Hello procrastinators and welcome back to the Toys channel. Before we get going, a little bit of housekeeping. This is going to be the last video this year. Maybe there'll be a Christmas special, I'm not entirely sure yet, but this is going to be the last video on this channel for this year because starting, of course, December the 1st, Ash and Zazai will be doing daily Advent videos over on his channel and then his second channel, and that's your Toys content for the time being. So head on over to Ashens and make sure you subscribe so you can watch our lovely Advent series that I've yet to record. In fact, I've yet to even pick up all the calendars for. Anyway, today we're going to be having a look at my white whales. These are toys that I have spent absolutely bloody ages trying to track down, and the rule is for a reasonable price, right? I don't get into the whole buying things that are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of pounds. Some toys are just immediately like hundreds of pounds because they're old and retro and stuff. I have no interest in collecting those. I want to get them for a fair and reasonable price, otherwise it's just, for me, I just find that a bit silly. So the first thing we're going to look at is actually from only 2 years ago this came out, but I struggled to get it until very, very recently, thanks to somebody putting it up on eBay for its RRP. This is Charmy B, the character from Team Chaotix alongside SBO, Vector. Was there another one? Was Mighty in their team? No, it was just those three, wasn't it? I remember Sonic Heroes. Charmy B, Sonic the Hedgehog character. Was it the series? I swear it was. Yeah, there you go. 2022 was this series. And all the others, managed to grab all of those, but could not find for the fucking love of me, Charmy B. I do collect Sonic figures. At some point there will be a big video and this will be full of Sonic figures, but you'll have to wait for that one. But Charmy B, I managed to track down on eBay for, I think it was £7. I think that's £1 more than RRP. Oh! But a reasonable price for just a little figure. It's just a little figure of Charmy B, but for some reason just wasn't in any fucking shop. There's some that are like, oh, that's going to go really quickly, and I tend to just find all of those anyway. They tend to just be everywhere. But this little sod, absolutely nowhere in the fucking world. For 2 years I was looking for him. I've still not seen him in the shops. Normally if I get one, I'm like, oh, I can't, like the first release of Vector, I was like, oh my god, I can't find the big crocodile boy. And then I eventually found it after like a year. No Charmies, ever. And also they've just re-released Vector. And they're probably going to re-release Charmy, which is why I don't want to spend too much fucking money on it. But anyway, and I don't try and collect them all, just the ones that I want, which is basically these three, because I've already got Slinger Tails. Should we open them up? And yes, I'm going to be opening up some of my white whales today. In fact, I've got two I want to show you, but one I'm thinking about opening up. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see. I'm going to decide in the video. That's all I should decide. But we can get Charmy B out now, because he's going to go and sit in my little Sonic the Hedgehog collection. Which is massive. I know I said little Sonic Hedgehog collection. Let's get his hand out. Let's get his hand out in the soft plastic bit that's easy to manipulate. And then his feet. They're not as easy. Other foot. You've got to be quite delicate with these. And I was just saying, lovely. And out he comes. I saw a few on eBay that were like used. I don't mind buying a used figure. I really don't mind at all. I'm not like, must seal in my childhood. But no, he's in good nick. He's got a little bit of they tend to be quite crappily painted, some of these figures. He's just had some spaghetti, unfortunately, and his belt's starting to stretch. But apart from that, that's just a lovely little figure. Yeah, most of the ones had missing antenna, so I assume these antennae are quite flimsy and weak, so I'll be a bit careful with those. But yeah, he's got his little stinger, Buzz, and he's got his little irritating voice. And the little Charmy B figure. Oh, look up Charmy B. Makes me very happy. I've been looking for this guy for 2 whole years. But there are figures that I've been looking at for more, one of which is a Star Trek starship. Specifically, this Star Trek starship. This was the last starship I collected from my Eagle Moss range. They've since gone now, and they're replaced by somebody else. In fact, they've been replaced by someone where it's just so fucking expensive, I don't really want to buy any of them. So thanks, everybody. Because these figures used to be £10 for these ships, and they're die-cast metal. You can't hear because it's recording weird. But can anybody name this ship? Oh, Star Trek nerds, you're there going, oh, maybe, kind of. This ship here, if we zoom in, you can see is the NCC 1701C, the USS Enterprise. This is the Enterprise C, the Enterprise between the ones we've... Actually, do we see the B? Oh, we see the B at the start of First Contact. Is that the B? I can't remember now. Fuck it, I don't care. No, this is the B. And we do eventually see the Enterprise C in Next Generation. However, this isn't the Enterprise C that we see. But this is the Enterprise C that we see. Allow me to explain. This is a concept ship for the Enterprise C. This is called the Probert Concept. I assume made by somebody called Probert. And I love this design. I think this design is absolutely stunning. Truly. I know, like, Star Trek ship nerds, oh, you know, you've all got your favourites. My personal favourite, NX-01 refit, just saying. But I just love that. I love the it looks like it's TNG. It looks like it's from TNG, right? It's got the TNG vibes. I love these nacelles. The detail on these nacelles are just absolutely fucking wonderful. Like the little bits and all that sort of stuff. I mean, there's bits of it that aren't painted because it's an Eagle Moss mole and they just kind of forget sometimes. There's apparently no windows here and here. But I managed to get this for £20 in the end. That's okay. Double its original price. But these were going for about 120 to 150. So I'm quite happy I managed to get it for that price. And I am, it's just trying to get a hold of this figure was years and years and years of just trying to track it down. But I love this ship so much. But I was saying, you never see the ship because this ship it was never the Enterprise C. When you see the Enterprise C, it's the sort of stockier, it's a very nice ship. I do like the Enterprise C a lot, but it's not this ship. And the reason it's not this ship is because when they were designing the Enterprise D for Picard in Next Generation, they wanted to have all of the old Enterprises in gold, half gold, sticking out the wall like that. Unfortunately, we'd never seen the Enterprise C, so nobody knew what it looked like. So this is the design that you see on that wall. This is the sticking out of the side of the wall Enterprise C from Next Generation, which only ever existed on that wall and now here in my hands. And it is I adore this design. I genuinely think that's just absolutely peak Star Trek for me. That's the ship I want to fly. I want to fly this ship. And it has a lovely stand. I'm going to put it on now because I've been handling it too long. There we go. You stay over there and try not to fall off your stand. So we've got the C, we've got the B. Now it's time for the D, because the final one, and I still don't know if I'm opening this yet. I still don't know if I'm going to be opening this today. I've mentioned this one before as being something I have never been able to track down, but I've showed the series that it is from of toys before on this channel. And that series is the Star Trek Inner Space sets. And they were the ones where the little tiny figures and it all folded out. It was the foldy outy sets, the lovely Enterprise, the lovely ones of those. You can get them for quite cheap normally, but I could not for love nor money find the Defiant. Specifically, this Defiant. And I will now say that I have still never found this Defiant because Stuart Ashen's fame, managed to track this down for me and gifted it to me because Stuart Ashen's is a lovely bastard. And yeah, I don't know if I'm opening it because I've got quite a few of these because I've got a few duplicates of these. I've got ones that are open from my childhood and then a few like... I've got the Enterprise, my childhood one, which is on display, and then the boxed new one that I found for like £10 or something ridiculous, just on display. And I don't know if this is going to be a display, because they hook on my wall very nicely, or is it going to be opened right now? Oh, I don't know. But look, it's the Enterprise, it's the Defiant. And it opens up and inside there's some things and bits and pieces. And it comes with 2 minifigures. Let's zoom in on the minifigures. From what I can tell, it looks like we've got Cisco and Worf. And I love these little figures. I do genuinely. I mean, it doesn't look anything like Cisco or Worf. But, we try. It does. No, fuck it. I'm taking that back. That does look a bit like Worf. He's had a bit of a heavy night, but it does look like Worf. I don't have a look at the back. I mean, look at the joy that there is in this. But look, right, the other ones were all very much Next Generation themed. This one wasn't. So the other ones in the theme, there's the Galileo, which is from the original Enterprise, which I have. I think that one's unopened on my wall literally now. But these two are the fucking Apollo Command Module and the Lunar Excursion Module. Like, NASA shit. Why are they in the Star Trek? Like, I'm not super complaining. I don't think I have either of those. But... what? Anyway, that's just an interesting thing. Anyway, let's read the top, which I can just about get to. Open the saucer to inspect your command crew. USS Defiant ready for embark for the Delta Quadrant. That's that one Assign Benjamin Sisko to the captain's chair. Fold down the platform and station Commander Worf at tactical. All the way up there? Oh, that folds down, apparently. Cool. Just all the way up there. Deploy sensors to scan for anomalies. Order long-range scans to be shown on the view screen. And fire the quantum torpedoes at enemy warp ships. Wait, does that actually fire? Wait, does that actually fire out? Oh, shit, that might actually fire out. All right, fuck it. It's going on my. I don't like keeping toys in the packaging. You know, sometimes you got to get them out. You got to get the feel of them. You got to get the vibe of them. Got to enjoy them. I've got such a big smile on my face. It's the Defiant. Oh my goodness! I wanted this for that might be our torpedo. And then is that? Hinges. Oh, that hinge is weird. Oh, look at that hinge. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, yeah. Okie dokie. And that bit can fold down like a little angry shark and fold up so Worf can apparently stand on it. And then, so the torpedo goes in there, does it? So it would go in like that way around and then you flick it out. I think it is just, it's just simply goes of pew, pew, pew. I don't think there's a spring or anything in there. And then you can open it up with a careful fold like that. Or did that just... I think that's given away a little bit there. Some of these do need a bit of tightening and stuff. But look, you don't even have to put stickers on this one. Steady. So that back hinge is so loose. Bless it. It's like, I'm finally being open. I haven't run it away. Hey, is that one of those things that they keep the what's it in? The Bajoran magic sauce box. Yeah, one of them. That's pretty cool. Oh shit, there's even like detailing in there. I can't even fucking know if I can pick that up on camera, but there's detailing like in these little bits here. Hang on, focus. Camera. Oh no, not him. Don't focus on him. Camera in there. Like there's little bits and pieces under there. That's no wonder they're not letting you put your own fucking stickers on. Oh, there's a picture. It's a picture of DS9. I don't know if you can see that. It is very, very hard to see. But there's a picture of DS9 around there. There's whatever this is. Oh. Oh my god, that changes it! Look, that brings it up on the view screen. It's so hard to see. That's why I love little sets like this, man, with a little bit of detail and a little bit of everything. And that's just such a nice interior as well. Oh, I don't know why I'd want to have Worf all the way up here. And I don't. I'll tell you that now. I definitely don't. But we can get him out. Take away this... hang on, let's go back to it. Fuck off, Charmy! Go back to this bit here. Look. Take off this sellotape, and then Worf's done a runner, and they all hinge at the bottom, like that, which is in the middle. He's got, what's he even holding? Oh, it's a phaser. That's a beautiful little phaser there. Let me get my Star Trek nerd right on there so we can just look at Worf properly. Look at that phaser. Whoa, that's nicely sculpted considering how fucking tiny it is. And there's Worf. He's got really heavy eyeshadow on today. But he's in the right uniform and everything, so that's pretty cool. Always happy to see that. And then let me stick a Worf in his little Worf chair. So does this swivel? I had a go. Yes, it swivels. Can we swivel it completely under? We can! It's always better to swivel completely under, because then you can put their legs underneath the thing, and they don't fly off. Yep. There we go. Worf sitting in his chair, and then we'll get out Benjamin Sisko, holding what appears to be a tricorder. Yes, it is. Again, you don't really need sort of the relentless level of detail these figures did, but I always absolutely loved them. And there he is. There's Sisko. So it looks a bit like Keenan Thompson, I don't know, like from Keenan and Kel, like how he looks now. He's got that sort of like big smiley face, the kind of vibe. Anyway. They're flying off to do SNL. That's what they're doing right now. Oh, that hinge I'm going to have to sort out a little bit. Then we'll put you in. No, don't. Oh, this is from the series where he was drunk. And well, actually, didn't he have his beard by the time Worf turned up? I don't know. But anyway, put them in there, and then we will very carefully hinge this forwards, and then close that. That seems, I just noticed, pop in there, but I'm a bit too scared to do it right now. Yeah, that bit closes off. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. My white whale! My white whale! Oh, come on. No, why is that supposed to pop in there? That's supposed to pop in there and there. There it is. There it is. And there's the Defiant. I do like that these ships are always just a little bit fatter than they need to be, just because they've got to fit the place it on. Oh, yeah. Pew, pew, pew. It's like weapons from the first series of Robot Wars. That always a little bit fatter. But yeah, that is something that I've wanted to open for, oh God, 20 years? And now it's here in my hands. And it's a little fragile. It needs a little bit of sorting out and a little bit of oiling. Maybe a little bit of filing down in places. But I am so fucking chuffed. Thank you very much, Ashens, for this wonderful gift. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. Oh, that's where the chairs are, I guess. Lovely stuff. Absolutely bloody lovely stuff. So, thus concludes the Toys channel for this year. And I'm going to say something, and I don't mean to get all like and subscribe about it, but what are your white whales? Come on, if you're watching a Toys channel owned by this old fart, you've got to have some. What are your things? What old Transformers are you always looking out for? What other things? I just want to know. I want to find out what means something to you. Because most people just see this and go, oh, shit in it. But for me, it's one of the most important things in the world. He's so fat. Anyway, let me know what your things are in the comments for sake of interest more than engagement. And I will, see you in the new year or at Christmas time, whichever comes first. I'm an adult.